Okay, so guys, we are live again after 20 minutes. We were facing actually audio issue, and right now it got resolved. Just confirm me, is my audio is clear now or not? Hey Akash, I'm doing great. How about you? Please just allow me for 1 minute. Okay, chalo. Just confirm me, is my audio is clear to all or not? Chalo. So this time it is clear. Sounds good. So guys, let me start from few days. Uh, I come across few things, okay, which I feel I should share with you. So what happened? You all know in Jan and Fab, a lot of people got interviews. I cannot say 100% of people, but a minimum 40% of people got interviews in Jan and Fab. Okay, I believe. So within that, some of my students also got interview. Some of them joined as well. I'll start posting their what we say. Uh, I'll start posting on the community tab as well and their videos as well. On Monday, I have recorded one video with one of the student whom I have given the counseling and he got selected recently. So I'll put some post as well for the selection and videos as well soon. Now coming to the mistakes. Today we are going to specially focus on the mistakes you should avoid and it will improve your applying part or getting interview or cracking interview. Now, what I have seen in the recent days, one of my student, what happened, I got to know that some ex company is hiring. Some ex company is hiring for the CDM role. Now, a lot of you know that CDM and clinical SaaS is related. The people who are learning or preparing for clinical SaaS, they should apply for CDM as well, and the salaries are also good in the CDM as well. Okay, so I shared him that hey, like to my student that this company is hiring, and some of our students already got hired. So you also try, and this is the ID. Just connect to this person because he is responsible for the hiring. I shared him and I told him just ping him. So he pinged him, but he didn't got any response, and then we didn't had much communication. Now what happened? One guy who have chosen one-to-one counseling from me, and he called me regarding some guidance because from the place he took his training, from there he was not getting any guidance. So he connected me, and then I have given some guidance, and I have given my number as well. Okay, that the next time you can connect me, no need to connect from here. So he used to call me after in the interval of few days, and what happened, he used to call me, and then finally that there was a time some of our students got hired. So I told him, uh, as you are trying a lot, he was not my student, he chose counseling with me. So as you are trying a lot, I can do one thing, I can give you one referral, not a referral like I know that guy, but a referral I can share you information using that you can try. So some hirings were going on. I was knowing who was hiring, okay, and which company was hiring. I have shared him the link of the person, like LinkedIn ID, and I told him, please connect and just ask him. And I have guided how to write and what to write and what they are looking for the company. Now this guy pinged to the another guy who is recruiting for the X company. So what happened? He got a response and he asked the recruiter or the person who was hiring. He told, "Please share your CV." And the next day, interview was arranged, and this guy cracked the interview. And right now, they have given the offer letter, and within week, this guy will be joining. So I'm talking about the guy for whom I did the counseling. Okay, for whom I did the counseling, and then like he was like actively connecting me in 10 or 15 days, and then uh, I have given him this kind of reference, okay, because that company was hiring. I thought this guy is trying a lot, let's give him. So and the same thing I have given to my student, and one student I'm talking about, not all. And one student, he was unable to get response. What was the difference, the very first thing was like maybe he didn't messaged properly. The very second thing is uh, the one which was my student, he's actually a good guy, but he was not prepared. Okay, his CV was like, till now it's been 3 or 4 months. His CV he didn't prepare properly. Now you can ask me that he was my student. I should have given him the guidance. Guys, I have given him the guidance. I already told him this are the mistakes in the CV. Improve it. But I don't know how that mistakes were there till now. So I told him that, see, I done the counseling for one guy. He was not our student. I have referred him. He got the interview. He cracked. Why you didn't like? Why you are unable to? So it is not about the cracking. My student didn't got the interview there. So what was the mistake? He didn't connected properly. His CV was not ready. He was not active that much. He was active but not that much. So guys, what I get to know from this experience, okay, either you're my student or from any institute you have learned, one thing you need to assure, okay, one thing you need to assure that once your training is over, let's suppose today is your last day of training, before that your CV should be ready and it should be verified by your trainer. And whatever changes your trainer is telling, you should do it. Okay, and in the coming days also you should improve your CV if it is needed. So your CV should be ready before completion of your training. One thing. So if you are applying to any, like if you're connecting to anyone, he is asking for the CV, you can share it immediately without waiting for tomorrow or evening. Okay, because it matters a lot. If someone is asking for CV, your CV is not ready, like you are going to be out. So one thing this was, and another thing, whenever you are connecting on LinkedIn to anyone, see what companies are looking for. Companies are looking for three things. One thing, that you should know about the role they are hiring. Okay, you should be aware. Second thing, immediate joiners. Okay, if you are someone like who are like ready to join immediately. Okay, the third thing, a guy who can give stability. Okay, a person who can give stability to the company. These three things they are looking. A person who is very active, let's suppose he is asking your CV, you should able to share the CV immediately. The second thing, you should give stability in the company. The third thing, immediate joiner. Okay, so what you can do, these things you can write in the chat or in the mail itself, that, "Hi sir, my name is XYZ, and I'm eagerly looking for this job role, and I'm very much interested, and I got to know that your company or you are hiring for these roles, and I have recently completed my training, and I can join immediately if I got this offer." Okay, and I'm ready to give stability as well. And the third point, and salary is negotiable. So because as of now I'm looking for experience. Okay, so what happened, instead of simply asking for someone that I am looking for job, can you give me a interview or kind of, you made the things very clear. Okay, and this whenever you're connecting to like any senior person, or this person is responsible for hiring, you should be very clear, because that person will see your chats and he'll get clear. Okay, he will get clear with the things that this guy is telling upfront, these all things, so he will join immediately. He'll immediately take your interview, if there is interview. Okay, and immediately he'll select you as well. because these are the major point. Okay, a company is looking for immediate joiner, and a person, like initially if it is a small company, they might not give you that much package, right? So you just upfront tell in the message itself, salary is negotiable, that is not an issue for me. Okay, if you are not like, if you are looking for like some top notch companies, so this things doesn't require. Okay, okay, if you are looking for the top 10 companies. But if you are someone who want the job as such, so you should be clear out these things in the chat itself whenever you are connecting to a person who is responsible for hiring. So I'm repeating once again, the very first thing is immediate joiner. The very second thing, you should know the person who is hiring, for which role he is hiring and what are the things he require. Okay, in this case I was like, already my 3 4 student got selected, so I was already knowing what the interviewer is looking for and which role exactly he is hiring. So I told the same to my students, or the person whom I did counseling and who got selected. So I told him, this is the requirement, and this person is hiring. So make it clear in the chat itself, in the beginning itself. Okay, and that's how, like, you should be like, guys, you should be ready. You don't know like from where you can get a help, from where you can get a job. So this is what uh, a recent experience. Guys, confirm me my video and audio is clear, right, to all? Hey Akash, I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Akshay, अक्षय, अभी जैन और फैब में अच्छा खासा हायरिंग हुआ है. अभी बी सीनियर की हायरिंग चालू है. ओके, क्योंकि मुझे लास्ट 3 4 दिनों में कम से कम 10 रिक्रूटर्स के कॉल आ गए. क्योंकि उन्हें, उनको मेरा प्रोफाइल है या क्या कहीं से, आई डोंट नो मेरा कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर कैसे मिला रिक्रूटर्स को. तो वो मुझे कॉल कर रहे थे, बट मैंने उन्हें बोला कि एक्चुअली आई एम अ ट्रेनर, आई एम नॉट लुकिंग फॉर जॉब एंड आई लेफ्ट माई जॉब आई थिंक 2 3 years बैक. So, यानी उनसे मुझे पता चला कि फिलहाल अभी एक्टिवली सीनियर्स 2 3 plus years के रिक्रूटमेंट चालू है. अभी जस्ट जैन और फैब के मिड में, और अभी ओके जैन में इंटरव्यू शुरू हुए थे, जैन और फैब में बिगनिंग में फ्रेशर के लिए. अभी उनका सेकंड थर्ड राउंड चालू है, यानी मेरे ख्याल से नेक्स्ट मंथ में वो ऑनबोर्ड कर देंगे जिन फ्रेशर्स का अभी इंटरव्यू चालू है, सेकंड या थर्ड राउंड फ्रेशर्स का. और अभी कंपनीज ने शुरू किया है, जहां तक मुझे लग रहा है, बिकॉज आई गॉट अ कॉल. सो सीनियर के रोल के लिए मुझे कॉल आया था, सीनियर और प्रिंसिपल. सो नाउ आई थिंक करंटली वो सीनियर के रोल के लिए हायर कर रहे हैं. Madhukana, how to continuously practice without distraction? That's a great question. Madhu, I feel that you should have some plan and you should stick to it. Let's suppose if you have dedicated like from 11 morning to 1 p.m., I'll be doing or solving questions, or I'll be practicing. So you have to do it. No matter you are feeling not well or what so on, some person is coming to your home, XYZ, you have to do it. You should be dedicated to it. Tell everyone that I'm busy at these hours. See, because Madhu, if you are not like, if you are not, uh, you know, sticking to your points, why someone will come to you and give a job? You should be like very much strong, physically, mentally, technically. Okay, you should be committed. So you should dedicate some hours. That, let's suppose 30 minutes regularly. I'll daily I'll solve questions, and 1 hour daily I'll do practice, or 2 hour daily I'll do practice, and half an hour daily I'll connect to people or apply to companies. Like this, you should divide your hours and you should exactly map it down from 5 to 6 what I'll be doing, 6 to 7 what I'll be doing. At least 3 hours you should give to SAS. Okay, 2 hours or 2.5 hour for practice and solving questions, and half an hour for applying for jobs. Saraswati is, sir, in this year, what about interview ratio? Saraswati, just now, this year started, and I'm feeling good because in the Jan itself, and Jan and Fab, I found many of our students got interviews. So I feel this year will be good. And ratio I cannot tell because it's a beginning of the year, right? Satish Shetty, sir, have you made video on SAS-based practice exam? Yes, Satish, you can go and check. I have created two videos. Complete roadmap for base SAS certification exam. कुमार सर सैस के साथ आर कंपलसरी है या नहीं सी गाइस कमिंग 5 years में ना दिस इज माय प्रोडिक्शन कमिंग 5 years आर विल बी इक्वली यूज्ड एज सैस इन दिस इंडस्ट्री आज नहीं बट इन कमिंग 5 to 10 years जितना सैस यूज हो रहा है इक्वली आर भी यूज होगा और मैं ऐसा क्यों कह रहा हूँ आई हैव लाइक क्रिएटेड अ वीडियो एज वेल राइट recently because I can be incorrect as well, but I feel personally the SaaS company is focusing more on the money part and less on their product part. Okay, they are focusing more on the money part and less on their product part, and they are one software in like this clinical who are like closed source, right? So companies are like switching to R. The reason is one is like cost effective. Okay, no upfront money, no money they need to pay. Second thing, the I feel R is driven by it is driven by people, and whereas SaaS is driven by company. So in R the customization level is very high, whereas in SaaS the customization level is there, but that is restricted up to certain limit. So and wherever like a tons of people will be focusing, a tons of people will be using, so the development will happen more. Let's suppose SaaS company will have 200 developers to develop their product. But in R, the people are developing, right? So see how many people might be using and they'll be actively contributing, right? So I feel in the coming 5 years, R will be used equally for sure. And guys, don't need to worry. R is very easy. If you know SaaS, if you have clinical knowledge, you can easily learn R. Saraswati, there is an option in my videos. You can check. There is an in the description. There is an option one-to-one counseling. From there, you can connect me. Nitesh, sir, exist month next phase. Nitesh, you can connect me through one-to-one counseling. There we can discuss in detail. This certification is mandatory for hiring. See, certification is not mandatory, but let's suppose if you have certification, then your chances are more. How much chances are more? 10 or 20%. Because even if you have certification, company gonna take interview. I don't know, guys, but sometimes I feel now this certification from these companies that is money making scheme. Okay, these are money making schemes, and I don't know why the fees is this much high. What exactly they are doing for this certification? Because they have kept the fees officially 18 or 19,000, and that is two for one attempt. So I feel that because of this thing, SaaS companies like I feel especially the company is more focused on the money making part, not on the development. So this is not good thing. Akash, sir, for fresher in upcoming month there will be hiring. I think in March there should be. It's already, sir. How many months you complete trainings? Within 4 to 5. Okay. So guys, this month almost if I have to tell exactly 6 to 7 of our students got selected. 7 of them. Two of them, one of them joined, One will be joining in this week, not in this week, coming week, and three will be joining at the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and two of the students, three people are like still confused. But this month, uh, almost seven of our student cracked interviews. Okay, maybe if I'll get time today itself, I'll post as well their names so you'll get an idea. Okay. Sir, what about the fees of SAS certificate? What is the fees? Fees is around 18 to 90. See, what I suggest to fresher now, don't waste your money initially in SAS certification. If you don't have money, if you have money, go for it for sure. Okay. If you have money, get the certification. If you don't have money initially, don't do not focus much on that. Apply for jobs actively, increase your knowledge. And if you feel that after a few months, okay, I need certification, someone is asking all those things, then you should go for certification. If you are joining my institute, of course, you'll be getting the certification for BS Advanced Clinical and a small internship as well. So guys, I can see only seven people are live, now 10. So why only 7 or 10 people? Is it because today I tried getting live multiple attempts because of that? Okay. Yeah, and one more thing I'll tell that in the CV, always check the alignments. It should be proper alignment. If you're keeping center, then center. If it is left, then left. And always try to keep left alignment, not center, not right. Okay. Because recently I found like one of my student, he kept center alignment and he got confused what is happening. So then I told him, you kept center alignment. I don't know, but mistakenly maybe. And a lot of small mistakes were there in terms of alignment. Arindam, for this, you can connect me. We can discuss on call or in meeting. Hey, Vijay. So, guys, one thing is that you always need to trust on the process. See, in the one hand, I always found that freshers are facing difficulty. In the other hand, whenever I connect to my friends or in the network who are already working on this role, so they are getting great hikes. Great means great hikes. Within 2 years or 3 years, they are easily reaching to 14 LPA. That's not bad. Okay. And so, yeah, you need to trust the process that, see, as an fresher, you have to face some difficulties, some only. And once you get into the industry, then the things will be different. And you always know that once you get a job, then your demand will increase, right? You can choose the salary you want, you can choose the place you want. And yeah, you need to perform it for the same. But as a fresher, like all the things you will not get it. You have to face the difficulty. You need to remember you have to go through two phases. One is before the job, another after getting the job. And the problem will be always more before getting the job. Because once you get the job, half of the problem will get resolved. Uh, Saraswati, that I cannot tell in live. Let all of my students join in the same company, like the company they got hired. Then after they are joining, like of course I'll post it. You can follow. There is a page on LinkedIn, Clinical Study Academy. There I'll be posting, and even on the YouTube community tab as well. Sharadya is telling, sir, I'm not able to communicate in English properly. Forgotten words, not proper use tense for. See, Sharadya, I feel like instead of having, like, I think this you asked in the last live session as well. But I feel your communication is very good, but you have more fear of communication. The fear is more instead of the actual thing. Your communication, I feel that is good, but inside your mind, the fear is more for communication in English. So I think you have created too much hype for that fear. No one is perfect. And even they don't need the perfect one, right? Because they also know they are hiring a fresher. See, this job role, statistical programmer or clinical science programmer, the future is good. The salaries are good. See, why people are choosing this role? Of course, the reason is a good pay, okay, a good growth, and a good work-life balance, and a good global exposure. You can work in any country. After getting experience, you can relocate or move. So these are the three things you know you need from a job, right? On top of that, the best thing I feel that is stability. You know, a lot of companies in the recent days like Google, Amazon, and Twitter, they fired right employees. The benefit in the CRO is, especially on this role, the stability and the knowledge you have. So that's what there is a difference between a journal data analyst or data scientist and a clinical data analyst. That is like clinical science programmer or statistical programmer. Okay, 17 people are live, but no questions. Why so? Supriya, yes. This month only seven of our students cracked interviews, and all of them were fresher only. सर क्या जॉब लेने में प्रॉब्लम होगा क्या फॉर फ्रेशर? ऑफ कोर्स प्रॉब्लम होगा ही. सी, सबसे ज्यादा कंपटीशन फ्रेशर लेवल पे, बट आप इस बात को समझो दैट यू कैन नॉट सरपास द प्रोसेस ऑफ fresher, right? You have to go through it. That problem is nothing but that is a filter that is making you better with time. Mr. Nitish, sir, most probably next month, Nitish. For that, you can connect me even. We can discuss in detail. Sharadya, sir, when you'll upload second part of your journey? Soon. Soon I'll upload, Sharadya. Knowledge of medicine, educational language, additional language are advantages like Power BI and R. I'm not sure about the Power BI, but R is but obvious. If you are having R knowledge, that is great, along with SAS. Mr. Nitish, clinical SaaS-based companies more in Bangalore or Hyderabad? I feel Bangalore. Satish, have you made separate video on solving exam? I have seen the roadmap video. You said solving needs more time. Like if you need that, I'll make. Okay. I can create additional videos, Satish, solving questions. Okay, of course. So most probably in the coming week, I'll be uploading video on that. I'll be solving questions, and then I'll upload the video related to that for basis exam. Mohit, how to contact you for training? Vadodara. Mohit, you can connect me in this video description. There is one-to-one counseling link. If you go to the video description or the channel about section, you'll get a link. From there, you can connect me. And Mohit, how do you got to know about our channel? कुमार सर बिना कैमरा वाला लैपटॉप से सैस का ऑनलाइन क्लास कर सकते हैं? ऑफ कोर्स कुमार, सी सेशन में आपको अपना शेयर नहीं करना रहता फेस, क्योंकि सेशन में मैं स्क्रीन शेयर करता हूँ जिसमें हम कोडिंग कर रहे थे, राइट? तो हमें फेसेस की जरूरत नहीं है। जिस विंडो में लाइक सैस एडिटर विंडो जिसमें कोडिंग करते हैं वो स्क्रीन में शेयर करता हूँ, सो यू डोंट नीड कैमरा। राहुल मीना, इन गूगल एम्प्लॉयज गेट 3 to 4 month गिफ्ट पर्क, सो क्या हमें भी गिफ्ट? राहुल बहुत ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन पूछा है आपने, एक बार मैं पूरा पढ़ लेता हूँ, फिर इसका बहुत ही अच्छा से मैं आपको जवाब देता हूँ। सो राहुल का क्वेश्चन है, इन गूगल वी गेट 3 to 4 months गिफ्ट एंड पर्क्स, क्या हमें भी गिफ्ट्स एंड पर्क्स मिलते हैं 3 to 4 month? यस, देन वुड प्लीज टेल मी व्हाट गिफ्ट्स एंड पर्क हमें मिलते हैं। सी हमें मोस्टली गिफ्ट्स एंड पर्क्स नहीं, पर्क्स मिलते हैं बट गिफ्ट्स नहीं मिलते। बट राहुल यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, ठीक है, जब वो कंपनी आपको गिफ्ट एंड पर्क्स दे रही है, बट जब आपको सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत है वो कंपनी आपको फायर कर दे रही है, व्हाट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट? टेल मी। सो यू नीड टू ऑलवेज अंडरस्टैंड दैट कुछ गिफ्ट्स के लिए, कुछ पर्क्स के लिए क्या करोगे, इससे अच्छा आपको अच्छी सैलरी मिले, एक स्टेबल जॉब हो, अच्छा काम मिले, दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड, राइट? अ गुड सैलरी, stability, global exposure, and then work-life balance. Because in the recent years after COVID, we have seen uh, this like this mang or big companies are like disaster, Google, Amazon, because they are firing here and there. सर डिग्री कंप्लीट करने 1 year ज़्यादा लगा तो क्या जॉब लेने में प्रॉब्लम होगी? ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। Hi sir, what is the scope of pharma? What is the scope of for pharma freshers for getting job? See, what I believe that people from statistics, mathematics, pharmacy, or related life science background, they are eligible. The only thing you need that having a good knowledge, good guidance, and having some patience along with the roadmap. You should be clear how much time it will take for the training and how much time it will take for the job and why. Okay, that's all. Sharadia, we have websites. We have a website, Clinical Study Academy. But we don't take classes on website. We take classes on Teams, Microsoft Teams. Mr. Nitesh is asking, sir, presently are you giving SAS only or R? SAS and R both. Vishal Patil. Sir, 8 SEM B Pharma pursuing में ट्रेनिंग चालू करी तो ऑफ कोर्स सी, ये बात हमेशा ध्यान में रखना, आप अपनी पढ़ाई पूरी करने के बाद कुछ शुरू करते हो, लेट्स सपोज ट्रेनिंग शुरू करते हो, ठीक है, और आपको ट्रेनिंग में 4 महीने लग जाएंगे, ऑब्वियस है 4 या 5 महीने। फिर उसके बाद जॉब अप्लाई करोगे तो उसमें 4 और 5 महीने लगेंगे, तो आपको समझो वो 1 ईयर चला जाएगा। लेकिन सी, पढ़ाई का मेन पर्पस क्या होता है? आपको अपने लास्ट ईयर में, या आपको पता है ये डिग्री या मास्टर्स के बाद मुझे जॉब लेनी है, तो आपको विद इन द एजुकेशन आपको एक अच्छी स्किल एक्वायर कर लेनी चाहिए, आपको पूरी प्रिपरेशन कर लेनी चाहिए, ताकि पढ़ाई पूरी होने के बाद आप रेडी हो, आपको आपकी सारी चीजें क्लियर है, यू ऑलरेडी हैव द स्किल, you already know the roadmap, and you can start applying for job. Saraswati sir, after March, could you tell me? Saraswati, no one can predict, like right, like when the hiring will be there. Mostly I get to know from my students, or like from some of the colleague who are working in the industry. Right now I can tell in the Jan and Fab companies are hiring. Here, Abhilash. Sir, after 4 year, how much growth we can accept? After 4 years, like salary will be around, see, 4 to 5 year, 15 to 20. And 15 to 20, and in some cases, if you are working very well, then 25. Abhilash, I'll start. That's great, Abhilash. Okay. Hyderabad low opportunity. In Hyderabad, yeah, a lot of opportunities are there as well. Yes, companies are there. Sir, why salary decrease in the upcoming year? Why salary decrease? On which role you are talking about, Sharadya? SAS, clinical SAS. No, salaries are increasing only. See, but whenever we talk now, we talk about the average salary. Okay, because there is no meaning of telling the highest salary. Now let's suppose with 5 year of experience, if you are on a mid-sized company, they might be paying you 20 LPA. If you are with a big company, they can go up to 30 as well. Okay. So depend upon company to company and the expertise you build with time, right? Like if you are if you are having a very good skill, you are working in a very well way, like they have a very good budget for this team, okay, for this role. Abhilash, CDESK is different from SDM, Adam, TLF. See, CDISC is an organization, Clinical Data Interchange Consortium. That is like they are non-profit organization who create and maintains these documents like SDM, Adam. And SDM, Adam are nothing but standards. So how to standardize the data, how to store the data, how to clean the data, how to analyze the data, or how to impute the missing values. What should be the standard name of variable? What should be the standard programming logic? So all those things, for all those things, they have created these documents. So CDISC is an organization and they maintain this document HDM and Adam. And using those HDM and Adam document, a spec is created. A spec is a easier form of the document. Okay, the easier form of the document, and from the spec we generate this HDM Adam data set. And for mock shell, we prefer for TLFs we prefer mock shell. Rishi is telling, sir, I have booked TopMed tomorrow. That's great. Sharadya, what are the posts in clinical SaaS company? Okay, Sharadya, most probably on this, I'll be uploading video tomorrow. Okay. राहुल सर, इन हैंड 10 लाख सैलरी पर मंथ पॉसिबल क्या होती है इंडिया में? 10 लाख का पता नहीं, बट मैं किसी को जानता हूँ जिनको अराउंड 8 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस है, उनकी सैलरी अराउंड 3 लाख है, अराउंड 3 लाख पर मंथ, 8 ईयर्स में 3 लाख मंथ। सो अगर 3 लाख हम इंटू 12 कर दें, so it is 36. So what I believe, within 8 years, and ये एक एवरेज सैलरी है, so within 8 to 10 years your salary can go in this role from 35 to 50, from 35 to 50. Sharadya is telling, sir, 10 lakh salary is possible only in European countries. No, that's not a case. See, the problem with the companies are, a lot of people are working in the company just for salary, not for like actually developing the product or solutions. But if you eagerly work for the solution, if you try to make the things in a better way, okay, if you are like adapting the changes as well, developing yourself as well, you can get in India as well. Because see, now everything is online. Even in living in India, you can work for a European company and you can get a good salary. But for that, you need to have good skills as well. If you are someone who are like working in a mediocre way, like you're not developing your skills, not working effectively, then it is difficult. But if you are in the top 10%, you are working in a great way, then role, promotions, and salary is not a big deal, because these people drive the company, right? And companies need these people. Without these people, see, I can share you a fact. Whenever company hire some people, not 10 people, or let's suppose in any department, or let's suppose in a study 10 people are there. So sometimes I feel that out of 10 people, three people will be like 3 people will be responsible for the 80% or 70% of the work. Sometimes I feel, okay, so some people work in a great way and they get a good growth as well, and a quick promotions as well. Can I get a list of companies from somewhere which are hiring for clinical SaaS role? Mm, as of now, there is no standard platform, but I can create something for this. Rishi, is clinical SaaS is AI proof? See, AI and these things are not like that will eat your jobs. You just need to have a knowledge of AI. That's all. Some knowledge of AI, because someone needs to maintain the AI, right? See, let me tell you, or let me answer you one thing you should always remember in life. What is the reason behind fear? Not having the clarity, not having the knowledge, not updating yourself. These are the reasons of having fear in life. Not taking actions, not having clarity, not updating your skills. Okay? Because of this, you have fear in your life. This is very clear statement. If you are taking actions in life, if you are updating your skills, okay, and if you are like working effectively, that it is not like you are working like 20 hours, whatever hours you are working, you are working in a focused way, learning in a focused way, then you don't need to worry about anything. It's Sharidya. Sir, why you are sir, why you only interested in SAS or R language, but you belong mechanical? See, Sharidya, when we start our life, we are not sure about like what is next. Okay, So somewhere in my journey, I get into this role, clinical SaaS role, and that's how I'm into SaaS and R now. No one knows like what is going to happen in the future, right? So which job you gonna do? We all start from from some X, then we move to Y, and then some Z. This is what life is. Satish is telling my hometown comes in tier 3 cities. In my hometown, no one knows about these jobs and as when students and lecturers of mine graduation, why this happens. Is this happened? This also in your time? Very correct. To be true, it doesn't matter your like college is small college, big college, or you're from tier 3 cities. The problem is with the educational institute, the education system. They don't care. They don't care about this. It's driven by the force which is developed long back. Sometimes I feel they don't have up to date knowledge. They are not connected with the environment. I feel sometimes our education system, we spend a lot of money in 3 years, 6 years. That is a big scam. Only 20% of people are able to learn, those who are really interested in learning, those who are really focused or talented. They are able to grab the things. For remaining 80 or 90%, it is like money wasting scheme. But nowadays competitions are increasing even between the colleges. Okay, now competition is everywhere, so college is also trying, like they are having like kind of cells for entrepreneurship and for jobs, and kind of they are developing. But yeah, like I believe like our college, they don't care about it, and they should actually. It's Sharadya, I mean teaching. See, let me give you an example, Sharadya. अभी जो चीज़ मैं पढ़ाता हूँ या जो भी चीज़ आप कहीं से पढ़ते हो, वो चीज़ यूट्यूब पे भी अवेलेबल है फ्री में। वो चीज़ कोर्सेरा यूडेमी पे कम पैसे में भी अवेलेबल है। पर क्या वहाँ से आपको पता है, आपको एक रेशियो पता है, यूट्यूब पे जो बच्चा कुछ पढ़ना शुरू करता है, सिर्फ 10% पीपल कंप्लीट कर पाते हैं। ओके, और शायद ही 2% पीपल वो गोल अचीव कर पाते हैं जो चीज़ उन्होंने सीखा। सेम रेशियो कोर्सेरा यूडेमी पे। 4 to 5% पीपल ओनली आउट ऑफ 100 जो कोर्स परचेस करते हैं कोर्सेरा यूडेमी पे, वो कंप्लीट कर पाते, क्योंकि कोई भी इंटरेक्शन नहीं है, कोई भी फॉलो अप नहीं है। आपने कोर्स ले लिया, वो आपको ऑनलाइन पढ़ा है, आप सोचते हो आज करूंगा, कल करूंगा, परसों करूंगा, कोई कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है, कोई इन्वायरमेंट नहीं है, एंड दैट इज अ नेवर एंडिंग गेम। शुरू तो कर देते हो, खत्म नहीं होता। आपको ऐसा लगता है 500 का ले लिया, 1000 का मिल गया, सस्ते मिल गया, 2000 का ले लिया, बट वो 2000 वेस्ट होते हैं। सो जब आप किसी से कम्युनिकेट करते हो, जब आप वो आपको गाइडेंस देता है, सी ए कैन नॉट गिव गाइडेंस टू यू, राइट? ए कैन नॉट टीच यू, ए कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड यू। अ टीचर इज टीचर। सी एवरीवेयर, लाइक आई फील कि अगर वो टीचर जो पढ़ा रहा है वो अपने आप को अपडेट नहीं करता, तो फिर मतलब उतना नॉलेज तो गूगल पे भी मिल जाएगा, यूट्यूब पे भी मिल जाएगा। लेट सपोज मैंने अपनी लाइफ में खुद को अपडेट किया, तो आप मेरी वीडियोस देख रहे हो, राइट? ठीक है, आप अपने कॉलेज के सर के सिवा आप मेरी वीडियोस देख रहे हो, वाई? कॉलेज या काफ़ी लोग हैं, बिकॉज आई एम हैविंग दैट नॉलेज, राइट? सो जो भी बंदा अपने स्किल को अपग्रेड अपग्रेड करेगा, ही विल बी रिलेवेंट टू द मार्केट, वो हमेशा टॉप में रहेगा। और जो बंदा अपग्रेड नहीं करेगा, वो पीछे हो जाएगा। तो अपग्रेड इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन लाइफ, अपस्किलिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ऋषि, व्हाट अबाउट वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस, सैलरी स्किल्स? ऋषि, इसके ऊपर तो मैं काफ़ी वीडियोस बना चुका हूँ, लाइक वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस एंड क्लिनिकल साइज सैलरीज, जाके वो चेक कर लो। Akash, sir, for clearing the interview, which topic should focus primarily? I believe functions, character, numeric, date and time, concat, ठीक है? उसके बाद proc step में especially proc means proc freak and proc transpose and proc report, and then statement operators. On top of that, you should have the knowledge of PDA, मतलब PDV भी अच्छे से करके जाना। डेटा कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं, लाइक कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट मैनिपुलेट करते हैं, दिस थिंग्स in the advanced macro and do loop and in SQL joins and in clinical HDM Adam table listing knowledge. This is what I feel. इतना कर लिया तो बहुत बस बहुत हो गया. Satish, sir, I lost 1.5 year after graduation because of proper guidance. Satish, see, whatever happened with you, that is like, you know, uh, that is a lesson for you. Even in my time, my friends got selected and they are getting good salaries. And I was doing some XYZ course like 4, 5 years, 6 years back or 7 years back. And I got lost. Like I was not understanding. My friends are working, even I'm like not sure. I did one course, then thought to like, then got confused. I was not sure about like I'll get a job or not. Did some another course. After that, I tried on like working on my own startup. Then I got a job in a startup. I worked there. So my journey was also like lost. I got confused what to do in life. But like uh, you have to suffer. You have to suffer actually. You have to see, if you lost, just do the comeback. Just do the comeback again. It's time to work. It's time to work more. Work on your pain points. Focus on something. It should be like you should be committed. See, I believe whenever problems comes in your life, now that is for the good part. Even like you won't believe, even today also I believe that wherever problems comes in my life now, then only I move from here to here. When my life is smooth now, I'm always here. To be true, that is a truth. I'm unable to upgrade myself in anything without having problems. So whenever I'll go in some troubles, I'll face some troubles, I'll move from here to here. So if you lost 1.5 year, convert that time into opportunity. Now in the coming time, work hard, focus more, get the clear guidance, create the clear roadmap. Rishi, as you told, tomorrow you have booked one-to-one counseling, right? So there we can discuss. So right now I'm working as a mechanical representative on learning sales, but not applying. Should I leave my job this moment? Akash, don't leave your job as of now. Complete the learning, start applying for clinical sales job. Once you crack the interview, then leave your current job. ठीक है. So guys, चलो फिर. I think I have taken most of your questions. Sir, it's easy to manage classes and jobs at a time. Classes and job. Why this question? Because I'm a full-time trainer now, so I'm not working. And coming to manage, uh, a person can manage anything, but you need to choose one thing in life. What do you want to do? And if you're choosing both, then there should be some purpose why you're choosing both. You should be like very clear with you. The time 3 years back I left my job, or 2 years back I left my job, I was very clear I want to do this. It's not for initially I felt I'll be contributing. A lot of people tell that I want to improve the education system, I want to contribute. So see, that is always a case. If someone new is coming, he'll surely try to do something great thing. But initial purpose was not that. I was not knowing that I'll come to teaching part, I'll do the clinical. These things were not planned. But at the moment, whenever I feel something, I take actions and I go with the vibe. Whichever I felt like this will be the great option, I'll go with that. So in my case, what happened, like once I was working, and so I got an opportunity to like guide someone. Okay, I guided him. I spent most of my time in guiding him only, and I trained him. So I started loving this thing, that I'm doing this and I'm contributing more. No one is telling me to like guide or train or these things, but I started doing by myself. Then I thought, okay, why not to take a risk and do this for full time? And then I started full time. I created a lot of impact as well. A lot of my students, they got selected in big companies, and then still they are getting selected. So yeah, that's our journey. Sometimes we face issues as well. A lot of times when interviews are not there, so you feel like even I am a student, right? I'm not a businessman, like not a student, but I am also like the same age like you, right? I'm not like a 60-year guy who's focusing on the business. So I feel more for the students. Sometimes I feel that if they are not getting interviews, so what is happening? So what can be done? Okay. And once they get interview, start getting selected, I feel very good. And for me now, like initially money was like in the beginning of when I got my job, I got offer of 10-20 LPA. So I was feeling like great that this much offers I'm getting. But after some time, like the money part went. Now I feel like I don't know guys, but I feel like money is not making interest. Like, you know, in the beginning, once you don't have money, you will feel a lot of interest that I should get money, get money, get money. But it is not like that I'm having a lot of money. But once you start doing something which you enjoy a lot, your interest from here, it will go to something else. So now I feel great a lot once my student gets selected, because that is like a trigger point for me. That triggers me, like once they get selected and they congratulate me for the same. So I feel great, right? Like I feel great that even I suffered from these things, and I'm able to make, not for all of the people whom I are training, but able to make changes in some of the people life, right? And I feel I'm doing, I'm trying my best to give them. So this is what. See, uh, अगर आप मेहनत करने वाले हो तो आप कहीं पे भी पैसा कमा लोगे. दैट इज अ ट्रूथ. अगर आप मेहनत करने वाले हो, आप बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे के पीछे नहीं भागते, तो आप पैसे कमा लोगे, पैसे आपके पीछे आएंगे. Kapil, bro, I need to change the domain. Kapil, which domain? Kamboj, sir, when will be the opening for fresher? Kamboji, currently already interviews are going on. They are into the last phase of interview. How to find first job as a SaaS programmer? So this is interesting, question. For this, we can make a video. How to find first job as a SaaS programmer? See, the like I already made a video like how to find jobs as a fresher. You can refer that as well, and I'll create a separate video because this is very interesting. It is possible to talk in English. It is possible to talk in English. Where? Yeah, I didn't got your question. Sir, in October, November, December, there will be openings or not? See, once you have knowledge, always openings will be there for you. Because once you have knowledge, the next thing you have to do, you need to focus on the applying part. Once you start applying, you don't know when you will get the interview. Any day you can, anytime you can get the interview. You don't need to wait for particular months. Okay. Chalo. So I think for today we are done now. ठीक है. देखो रेफरेंस तो हर जगह काम करता है शर्दिया. In some videos, the videos were not in English. In my, most of the videos will be in Hindi only, because Initially, I started making videos on in Hindi, and so people were communicating in Hindi only. So I continued the same. But right now, I'm like seeing this. A lot of people are communicating in English, so I'm speaking the same. So whichever language you'll speak, I'll speak the same language. Yeah, and sometimes I mix it up. Like I like make content in Hindi or English, kind of. Kapil, I'm coming from diploma background degree. Do I need job in cloud platform? देखो भाई लोग या बच्चे लोग जो भी बोलना है गाइस, अगर आपने डिप्लोमा किया है तो सबसे पहली चीज़ आप ग्रेजुएशन पूरी कर लो, बीटेक। दैट इज़ अ मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट। मार्केट में जैसे जैसे कंपटीशन बढ़ेगा ना, तो अभी तो हर जॉब के लिए मिनिमम बीटेक रिक्वायरमेंट है, लेकिन वो नेक्स्ट कमिंग 10 ईयर्स में वो मास्टर्स पे चला जाएगा। कंपनीज उसको पहले प्रीफर करेंगे जिनका मास्टर्स है, बिकॉज जैसे जैसे कंपटीशन बढ़ता जाता है ना, आपको एक एडिशनल चीज चाहिए होती है। यू नीड टू हैव समथिंग बेटर। सो so if you have degree, then well and good, and if you don't have degree, get it. And do I get job in cloud platform Azure? Of course you can. So Kapil is telling I'm holding 4 year of experience and working as a technical support. Then also do I need degree? If you are already having experience, then you don't. But I believe like do distance learning, na complete your degree. Yes, Akash, I'll try something for this. One of my friend in TCS, can he refer me? Of course. So chalo, now I feel no questions और लेस क्वेश्चंस। चलो इस लाइव को एंड करते हैं आज के लिए। एंड इफ यू फील दैट यू वांट मोर लाइव, नेक्स्ट लाइव हम नेक्स्ट सैटरडे को करेंगे। बट अगर आपको लगता है कि कल भी लाइव, मतलब बीच में भी लाइव आना चाहिए विद इन अ वीक, सो आप मुझे मेरी वीडियोस में कमेंट कर सकते हो। आई ट्राई फॉर दैट। एंड लेट्स एंड दिस, इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस, let's end this live discussion here itself. Chalo. So bye bye everyone, and thank you everyone. Let's meet in the next live discussion.